Hello everyone, uh, welcome back to my channel. Today I've got a special game to share with you. It was a round 2 of a tournament I played 7 months ago called User Closed. It was a tournament uh, to qualify for to represent South Africa in some international tournaments that will happen the year after that, which is this year. Uh, I was actually playing against a teammate of mine, and we both felt a lot of pressure getting playing into this game. Yeah. So what did I do to deal with the pressure? I went to sleep, man. I didn't prep, and spoiler alert, it worked like a charm. So yeah, man. Let's get into this game and see what happened. Uh, so yeah, so this is round 2, like I said. I'm playing black against a guy called Mabuza. Um, Yeah, at the time I was rating 1643, as you can see there, and he was rating 1566. Yeah, okay. So this was Sicilian closed. Um, yeah, so let's see what happened. E4, C5, knight C3, closed. E6, F4, A6, and then E3. So this is like a can variation setup, like when you have a d4 and then a take, right? So this is the setup. So I like playing this because I'm comfortable playing these positions. Plus, you never know if they'll ever play knight f3, d4, and then you actually take. So yeah, so this is what I feel comfortable with, and that's what I like playing. Um, so after a3, it's a new game. So let's see what happened. I played knight c6. So actually from here, I remember after the game when we were analyzing, there was a guy in our team called Karatz who said he will never allow this knight bishop c4, and it's also an engine move to play d5 here to prevent that bishop c4. As you will see in the game, like Mabuza had a had a trick where he could have used this diagonal here to have a better position. Anyways, I played knight c6, I played bishop c4, I played b5, bishop a2, the recommended move, b4, knight a4, and then here I'm asking a simple question: Are you gonna extend or are you gonna play d3, right? So the idea is if you play e5, I have this, and like I've already talked about this diagonal being important, right? So if I play knight 95, this bishop is dead. So you have to exchange, takes, knight f3, d5, short castle, bishop e7, f5, d6, takes, queen e1, knight e7, f6 takes, right? So this is what I'm going for. It's not great, especially after takes. It's not great for black, but it's also not bad. So I can play this. I can find something here, and yeah. So this is what I was gonna go for if he pushed the pawn, but he didn't do that. He said he played d3. Okay, so now I play queen e5. He played c3. So here I'm supposed to take, and then he takes, right? But I play rook b8. Now white is supposed to take, because now he'll be fine after takes, and then takes, and then you just leave it like that. You play knight f3. So it will be takes, knight f3, something like that. And then white will be fine, so like 0.5. But that's not what he played. He played knight f3 immediately. d5 now, and by here I can still take here. I can still take on a3. I played d5, short castle, takes, takes, and this is where the trick of this diagonal that I was talking about. So here I made the mistake of taking here. So knight takes e4, it's not good because of f5, right? So after f5, I have to take, takes, queen d5, check, bishop e6, queen takes c6, and then bishop d6. So if you count the material, this is like, I'm like upper pawn, right? But that doesn't matter, man. Look at my queen. My queen is out of the game. I mean, if what? If you eliminate this knight on e4, you can take the bishop. So everything, my pieces are not coordinated. That's what I'm saying. And the king is not safe as well. Yeah. So white will actually be better here. It's like 1.0, I think. I will probably draw this, but white will be pushing. But Mabuza didn't see that. Instead, he played knight g5, which is not good because after knight takes, pawn takes, white has nothing here. So after this, white has nothing. Why? Because the bishop now is facing this pawn, and that pawn is never moving there. And as well, this bishop, you would like your bishop to be in this diagonal or in this diagonal. And maybe also your bishop you would like it to be this diagonal, the light square bishop. You like it to be on that A8, H1 diagonal. So if the bishops are in those diagonals, then you're probably going to be better. But in this position, white has nothing. Especially after bishop e7, now you can see after a castle, white has nothing here. You can't even play g6 because I'm taking this pawn. See? Right. So takes, queen f3. Queen f3 is met by knight e5 because he was threatening to take here on f7 check. So I attack and then I defend. Queen g3, b3. Now I'm closing everything now. Now I'm closing everything. So now I'm saying, okay, you have to go to the other diagonal. And then we have bishop e1, bishop d7. Now I'm threatening this. And you can't move the knight, because if you move the knight, then I take the rook, as you can see. And you can't even move the rook here, because the bishop is coming in there, you see. So from here, I'm already better here. And then white blunders with this move 19, rook f4. I can give you a second to pause the video and see what's wrong with this move, rook f4, this rook uplift. He's trying to protect this a4, but there's something wrong with that move. I'm going to give you a second to pause. All right. So now let's look at the back rank, right? Look at these pieces, man. That's ugly, man. That's something you don't want in your game, all right? So there's a move that punishes already, which is rook d8. That's the way to go. And then he can see now that he made a blunder. So he plays, because for example, let's say he plays a random move like maybe h3 or whatever, maybe even push. Then I have takes. You take with either rook, then I have rook takes. You come here, I have queen c5 check. I have some things here, so it's not gonna be easy defending that. So from here, I think it's like negative 2 point something here after rook d8. He plays rook d4. I play bishop c6, which is the recommended move. Plays bishop e3, rook takes, bishop takes, bishop d6, bishop e6. So here I'm supposed to play bishop b5, right? I'm supposed to play bishop b5. But Queen d5 is not bad as well. I'm still winning here. He plays bishop d4, knight d7, not great, but still winning. And then e5, not great, still winning. Knight takes, bishop takes. All right, and this is where I blunder on move 27. E4. This is a blunder, man. From here, white is winning. Like white is totally winning here. I'm gonna give you another second to pause the video and see. I mean, this is very easy to see. I think. If you were taught principles like when you were a beginner, then you know like you have to look for something here. Okay. So yeah, at this point, I mean, we were already tired. I mean, it was round 2, but yeah, I was tired at this point because we were spending a lot of time. So the move here to play is bishop takes, because I can't take because of rook. So when I was talking about like when you're a beginner, you have to always see the queen and the king in the same file, right? So yeah, so you take, I take, check, and then this is winning for white. But like I said, we were tired at this point, so he didn't see it. Instead, he played bishop e3, and then from here I'm winning again after queen d1, right? Queen f1, and then there's a move, bishop takes. So you can't take because I take the queen, and I'm winning. Like I'm totally winning. The queen will always be on that first, and then because you can't move either of these guys. You see, so I'm just gonna castle, play a good game, right? Anyways, that's not what happened after take. I played king f, and then I played check again. He went back, queen h5. So from here, like it's like +9, right? Like I'm winning, bro. He plays queen takes a6. So at this point, my intuition immediately went to castle, right? Short castle, because you can't take. If you take, I'm mating. But then I started thinking, and for some reason, I thought of too many variations. I don't know what happened. I didn't play castle. I played queen back check, takes. Like I'm still winning, but now it's like, I mean, you were winning, bro. What did you do? You know. So then f5. So here is where I make another blunder here. I was supposed to take with the pawn, and then I'm just gonna push. It's gonna be an easy way, and I'm gonna push, whatever, you know. That pawn will promote. Instead, what I did, I took with the rook check, and from here it's like -0.5 or something. So now it's like a draw, but then after bishop d4, I'm starting to be better again because I have rook g6. You will see that I'm going to push this pawn at some point. This pawn is going to fall. Right, so rook a7, I'm going to stay on this diagonal. Bishop b8, rook, check, takes check, rook takes, check. So here I'm playing bishop c4 is important to take away the check. So bishop c4, check, and then check, bishop e4 takes, then from here b2. From here it's like a simple endgame where I'm just so after this he played rook b7. Yeah, you just have to know your endgame. If you read Dvorsky, then you know, I mean, you're gonna win this very easy. After this, I played bishop f4. I mean, the fastest way to win was bishop g6 to stop that check. But anyways, this is still winning. After this, he played king c5 check, and then I played king g8, and this is where he resigned because there's nothing to do here. Whatever you do, you don't have this check because I have the bishop here. You don't have any other check, and whatever you do, the rook c1 is coming check, and then I'm gonna promote. Yeah, so this was the game. It was 54 moves, you know, and I mean he played very well. He only missed like that f5 move where he was supposed to give me the pawn, and then bishop takes f7. Yeah, queen d5, queen takes, you know, queen takes c6. Yeah, that was the only trick he ever had. Oh, and then the one where I pushed e5, e4, where I pushed e4, it was supposed to take bishop takes e4, and then I take with the queen, rook e1. So he only missed those two variations where he was winning. Other than that, he played very well. And yeah, after this game, it was round 2. I had 2 points out of two games. Yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm gonna be making other videos, so it's gonna be a series of 7 videos. We played 9 rounds, but I won 7, so I'm gonna do the ones that I won. Yeah. So hope you guys enjoyed the video, and see you next time.